I should keep working harder and harder and also have friends to support. So along the way, it's like a good journey for any artist to be.
Works is because I like to tell stories. Storytelling for me is very big, is very important, and I think that's the way sugar media will go. And that's where we are looking towards being able to connect with our users.
The end of 2019. Not just the end of another year, but it's the end of another decade. Every second of every day is another word in the book of our life stories. Every thought, every action, every choice leads to the next chapter. But our goals, dreams, and passion are the pieces that construct the foundation of the whole book. Just like every story, life is not about the destination, but it's about the journey.
Hi, I'm Shuib. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Sugar Media and Cryptics Company. We're in the sports media business, sports media industry. Fun fact about me, I've been in sports for, I think, coming up to 12 years now.
Hi, my name is Nazrin. In the music scene, I'm more known as Swans. I am a music producer, a sound engineer, and slash performer.
My name is Liana Hanif, and I am an art director at Hoko Agency. I'm also a graphic designer, and I'm an all-around creative individual. One random interesting fact that I don't like fruit. That's one interesting fact about me, surprisingly. But I do like watermelon, so watermelon juice for life.
Hi, my name is Anthony. I'm from Brominda. I'm the CEO of Brominda. One thing about me, I don't like pineapples on my pizza.
I am grateful for the people that I've met this year and whoever it is out there. You know who you are, and I am grateful for those people who have directly and indirectly impacted on my growth for the past year.
I think first of all, I'm definitely grateful for my parents. I think they've been around for me for all of my life, and they've supported me throughout my career as well. So my dad played a very important role in where I am now and how much he's helped me throughout university, throughout my first jobs and moving jobs, and I'm also grateful for my friends, and they're always there for me all the time. Whenever my highest and my lowest, they're just there to push me and keep me happy with food as well. So it's always fun when you have great company, and it makes you feel so grateful about life.
For us at Sugar Media, it was a big learning curve. We learned a lot of stuff, a lot of things not to do, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to be hopeful for, but we shouldn't be hopeful for as well at the same time. But 2019, that learning curve, inshallah, I'm hoping that it could bring big changes for 2020 for us.
For 2019, I'm very grateful for the people around me. For Brominda, the staff that has been working with me. We've been growing. At the same time, we've been learning so much from each other. We faced a lot of hard stuff in 2019. Towards the end of 2019, what I'm very grateful for is we come out of it together.
Right, so with Sugar Media as a new company, we've had great strides over the last month towards sports in Brunei. Our partnerships team has worked really hard, and 2020 we're looking at major content being published from our side, working with bigger projects and bigger partners outside of sports as well.
I'm looking forward to seeing myself continue to grow personally in terms of confidence and career. I strive to achieve my goals, and I think that's something that I'm constantly pushing myself towards too. And I feel like every year there's always something that I want to achieve, and that's what's keeping me going in my career, and that's how I feel like I should keep working harder and harder, and also have friends to support. So along the way, it's like a good journey for any artist to be.
Okay, 2020 is something that we're really looking forward to because we're starting to expand. We want to take risk by going outside of Brunei. Where, not sure yet, we can't really share at the moment.
In 2020, I look forward to meeting new people who can help me grow as a person and also as an entrepreneur in the music industry. And yeah, be it local or from overseas. And also in 2020, I would like to also as a music producer, I like to make more songs. I'd like to have more collaborations so that we can help each other and get more people to be involved in the music industry. And yeah, and in that sense, I would like to build this community, where community of producers, sound engineers, singers, rappers, anyone who's in the music industry, anyone who is an aspiring, performer. I would like to meet these people and just sharing, to start sharing my experience and get to know them even better and how I can help them and how maybe they can help me. It's sort of vision that I have for 2020.
Personally, the past decade, I have changed a lot. Aside from the physical scene, I have a beautiful little daughter now. I have another one on the way, and that will be little baby's due January next year. So that's the start of a new decade. So from my side, things change, priorities change, but the end result is always the same: to take care of the family and to take care of my team as well, and to grow as a person and as a father.
There is that growth because in 2009, I remember that was the first time I held my first guitar, the first ever guitar that I had, and my mom bought it for me. And yeah, it was. Since then, I fell in love with all the chords that I played and all the songs that I covered. Like I was surrounded by people who loved music as well, and little did I know, 10 years later, 9 years later, I'm here, making music on my own, collaborating with more people, meeting new people I didn't think who would be in the same industry as me, meeting new people abroad. These people, they motivate me to be bigger, to be more out there.
Definitely grown a little bit of confidence in terms of talking. So I don't know, I'm always very shy, and I feel like whenever I'm speaking, I'm not saying the right things, or things are not coming out the way I want it to be. So I'm always very quiet because I don't want to say the wrong things. So that's why when my work, the Just Bruneians project came out, people were listening to me, and that made me feel scared because I was like, okay, am I saying the right things? But people were supporting me, and because of that, I grew more confidence in what I was saying. I like that people understood that where I was coming from, and I also felt like past decade, it feels weird to say that, that I felt like I've grown to be more considerate. I felt that maybe I'm considerate of the community, my friends, my family, my parents, who I know worked so hard throughout my whole life, and I'm just thinking about what they've done for me, and I'm just thinking about all that to be more kind and loving, so more considerate towards human relationships. So you just kind of appreciate those small gestures and moments that you have with people when you get older. So yeah.
In the past decade, obviously, I completed my studies. I went on to start my first job. in oil and gas, oil price has dropped, I lost my job. So a lot of scrapes on my knee. So I fell on my knee way too many times in the past decade. A lot of failures in my past decade, but I know with Grominda, going into 2020 and on to 2030, I think there's a big opportunity for me to stand on my 2 feet along with people in Grominda. So it's a very good challenge to look forward to.